What is going on, guys? This is NLS Racing to Gaming. My name is Liam, and today we're going to play something a little bit different. Still F1 2012, but what we're going to do is we're going to play some custom games, or well, at least one anyway. We did do qualifying. I came in 10th for use of prime time. I didn't want to be up close. I think he filled in most of the team or most of the grid with the AI drivers, so yeah, this is going to be something a little bit different. I was hoping it was going to be, sort of dynamic. I think he put the weather to clear, maybe, I'm not really sure. So we're just going to try and see what we can do from here. We are on the prime tyres. We are going to get pushed off actually by our own teammate there, but we're just going to see if we can finish more than anything. So because again, I don't think I've ever finished a custom race in 2012. It seems to be a lot worse these days for people sort of spinning out and doing stupid things. So yeah, again, it hasn't started well. They never really do. So I've played one other before, and it was just impossible to finish. People were just doing stupid things, like, they got like this, just trying to dodge out the way of everybody without getting taken out and all those things. So we've managed to drop 12 places in a matter of minutes. I don't know what Vern was doing there. Again, you've got people that just don't know how to play the game, and they just think that swerving and taking everybody out is what to do. But I thought I'd drop the quick races for a little bit and show you what it's like to actually play a full race. Sorry about that, I had to be quiet there. But so yeah, guys, hopefully this is something that you don't mind seeing. I don't really know what I'm going to call it, but there's a lot of these kind of problems on this game where you've got big grids. I mean, people tend to think that the connection on these games or this game isn't particularly good, but I don't seem to see any problem with it. You have got a couple of people sort of lagging about depending on how bad their connection is, but usually it's pretty solid. I'm not running anything great. I've got just normal BT home hub. It's not infinity. I get about 11 megabits per second when I am wired though, so that's always something to look into. But yeah, so we're just going to try and finish this race. It's 13 laps. I don't know if I can fit this all into one. I think it's going to be like half an hour if I do it in one video, and I'm not sure whether or not I can render to that high, so it's going to be new for this to see whether or not we can or not. But yeah, guys, I'm not really getting any comments at the moment. I know there's not many views, of course, but it would be nice to see some comments down below so you can tell me whether or not you're actually enjoying these videos, because they're not exactly difficult to do, but they do take time to do. And if you guys aren't enjoying them or don't want to see them, then that's perfectly fine. Then I can try and find some other games. But as I said, we are mainly a racing channel. We've got the track day on Tuesday. Hopefully, if the snow stops, of course, if the snow doesn't stop, then there's going to be a problem with that, because of course we can't get the GT40 there, because of course it won't be able to get where we live. It's at the bottom of a hill, so you won't be able to get the car up the hill, considering it's it's one of those it's a sports car, so it's not particularly good at getting uphill when it's icy. So yeah, that would be something. It would be a shame if we can't. I'm just going to move out of the way for this Ferrari. It would be a big shame, but again, we're not going to risk the car just to go on the track, although we may take my car, which is a mini, so a classic mini. So if we take that, then we will just try and do some drifting. I did some drifting in the snow the other day, went pretty well, although I messed up the footage by putting the GoPro in the wrong place, so that's why I haven't uploaded that. And again, if you guys want to put in the comments if you want to see it, that's fine, I'll upload it, but it is pretty poor considering the situation with where I put the suction mount on the window. And it pissed me off hugely, because we spent ages doing it and then ages editing it, but I just looked at it overnight and I just thought, no, there's no way I'm putting it up, so I decided against it. So again, if you guys want to see it, you can always pop it in the comments below, which is what I really like. I mean, I don't mind if you guys dislike the video or like the video, or if anybody's even watching them, but it's a huge help when people comment, because I said I don't want to be coming on here every day and trying to get new videos and footage if nobody wants to see that. I said I'm not going to blame the views, because I'm sure I'm getting some obviously the views are low, but that's not a problem considering it's a startup channel, which is fine with me. But I don't want to be putting up content that you guys don't want to see. As I said, hopefully we can get that GoPro footage. I really would be annoyed if we can't get out there and get it for you, because we can promise it. I mean, hopefully, as I said, I love snow as much as the next person, but hopefully we can get the footage on the 9th. The snow will be gone by the 9th of February, which is the one that we're driving in, so you'll be able to see that. But again, it'll all depends for this one on Tuesday whether or not the snow's disappeared. As I said, the mini will go, but again, if there's a lot of snow and they don't clear it from the track, then we can drift the mini around the track. If not, then we can't take the mini, because it wouldn't be any fun. It wouldn't be fast enough to do. It would be pointless. And again, we can't take the GT40 if the snow is still there, because of course it wouldn't be safe to do, and again it wouldn't be fun either for you guys to see. So yeah, that's the idea, guys. But again, if people aren't enjoying these videos, then please just pop it in the comments, and I can change to something else. I tried to put the Gran Turismo video up the other day, but again, just getting noticed on YouTube is obviously difficult. But if that's something anybody wants to see, or I buy all the DLC regardless for Gran Turismo, regardless whether or not I make videos about it or not. So that's why I did the Stingray Corvette. It's only just came out. I thought people might want to see it. I didn't use the review. I was going to review it, but somebody else had already done that, and I didn't think anybody really cared. So I mean, let's face it, it's free, so it doesn't really matter if it's crap or bad or brilliant or whatever, but you're still going to buy it, aren't you? Because it doesn't cost anything, so you might as well. So I just did the original audio and then added bits and pieces to it, which is what I always wanted to do with it. So that's something. But again, if people if you want to see that, like car reviews for Gran Turismo, whether or not you want to, most people, I'm pretty sure, if they will have bought that game already, if they're interested in racing, things like that, because of course it's the only real simulator on this game. Also, we've got Project Cars coming in the summer, which has just been announced for PS3, which is something I'm hugely relieved about. I really didn't want it to just be for PC, which is what it was initially going to be for. So if you haven't already, go and check that in Google now, because it looks amazing. The simulation on that looks pretty beastly. So hopefully that'll rival Gran Turismo. So, but of course, if not, then we've always got F1, we've always got Gran Turismo to play and all this stuff. So yeah, so hopefully that's what the plan is, guys. We're going to get Project Cars in the summer, and we can bring that to you. But again, it all depends on what you guys want to see. As I said, I do post card gameplay if necessary, but it is mainly a racing channel. So obviously, we're not going to start posting card every day, because you want that. There's plenty of other, 10 times better channels than mine that are showing card all the time. So, but it really isn't the kind of game I play all the time. Obviously, I'm interested in those kind of games, but it's not something that you need to be here to see, because everybody else is posting that on YouTube at the moment. And as I said, it kind of annoyed me. I think I said in another commentary about doing one video which got something like 600 views, and it's just the a zombies video. And I do post zombies, and I need to get more up, but again, zombies, finding the people to play with and finding the time to do that's a bit tricky. So and also I tend to play zombies late at night, which is difficult to get live commentary to it, because of course I still living with the folks at the moment, so it's causing, obviously you don't want to wake them up or get pissed. And of course I've got work 37 hours a week, so I can't exactly get get the gameplays all the time. But again, if you guys want to see more zombies, or if you want to see more cards, that's I can try and post that in between F1 and Gran Turismo videos. But as I said, guys, mainly racing channel. But as I said, if you can post comment, spinning out a little bit there, that's a bit bad. But yeah, if you guys can really post more comments, that would be a big help, because it enables me to be able to see what you guys want and what you guys want more of, you see. So, and again, if you guys have got channels as well that you want me to, or if you play F1 or something on the PS3, or games like Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. I mean, I do own a PC, but it's not particularly it's not great, really. So if you guys own F1 and you want to play with me on PS3, or you want more people so that you can expand your own channel, then that's perfectly fine. Just hit me up in the PM, and then, or in the comments, either way, and I'll get back to every one of you. So, and that way we can try and increase views and stuff together, which of course will be good. So, but yeah, it is just a problem at the moment. I said views. You know what to expect when you start at YouTube. It's that big these days that you don't expect to go straight in with it, level heading and getting the view straight away. Obviously, if you can hit the niche of what people want to see at the moment, then that's something that would obviously increase your views instantly, if you can find something, or if you're posting gameplay of a game that's only just came out. And as I've said before, I've got plenty of other things to show on the channel. Mainly the idea behind our channel, what we're creating, was to get live in-car footage of real cars in real life. We do a lot of track days and a lot of events around the year, including stuff like Car Fest and stuff like that, which of course will come up in the summer. But if not, then what the hell's it giving me a bloody blue flag for? No one's laughing at me yet, are they? Surely not. Get lost. What the hell? Okay, well, we're probably going to get penalised in a second for this blue flag. I don't understand why it's there, but yeah, as I said, guys, if you guys wanted to see the mini footage that they're drifting in the snow, so they completely messed it up, so it really isn't worth your time watching. But if anybody wanted to see it, then I can post it for you. I do have I still have the original raw copy of it. I just need to edit out and post to YouTube. I think it's about 15 minutes long, it was about 45 minutes long, but I managed to cut most of it out with just the practicing and stuff. And it really is just me sat there just trying to see whether I could drift the car, and it will, and it does. And it was a pretty fun day, I'm not gonna lie. But as I said, I'm looking out the window now and it's still snowing. I live in England, you see, so UK, so it's still snowing outside. So as I said, if we can't get the footage for the GoPro, I'm going to be massively pissed off, and I'm sure that if anybody subscribed to me just for that, all 7 of you, then that's not, you know, I don't want to disappoint you, so I will try and get some kind of GoPro footage up there. But as I said, comments, guys, is a huge thing at the moment, because I'm not getting any kind of feedback, which is not good, because I want to be able to show you, I want to be able to show things to you, and I want to be able to get good footage for you. And obviously I want to show you the in-car footage, because, you know, we've got all these, you know, these nice cars that we want to be able to show what it looks like from the inside, and of course give you guys the opportunity to see what it's like and stuff. So obviously swing your opinion in one way or the other. So if I can get that up, that would be great. That's my plan anyway. So Tuesday comes around, if the snow's cleared, or, you know, if it's got a lot better than it has, then that would be perfect, because then we could just swap it out, get the cars out, and then end up getting some nice footage for the GoPro. So yeah, that is still to go ahead. But if not, I will be posting, you know, a lot more late. You know, at the moment it's just tricky with work, because I do work 37 hours a week. So if we, you know, I can only do this in the night, and of course it's tricky to get people to play with, especially for zombies and things. And of course, you know, with cards and things, you know, you've seen it on every other channel, so there's nothing I can offer that would be special. Really, you know what I mean? If so hopefully you guys are sufficed with the racing stuff. But as I said, there's plenty of other racing games. I don't own an Xbox, I own a PC and a PS3. So if you wanna get together with me, and then we can get some footage together, that's fine. If you've got your own channel you want to expand. So other than that, there's not a great deal I can say about it. You know, we just need to try and get more F1 up for you if that's what you want to see, more Gran Turismo if that's what you want to see. And then of course we're just waiting now for project cars in the summer, and imagine it won't be long then once we get into the summer for F1 2013 to come out, of course, because that comes out in the September, I think. So, and of course if that happens, then I'd still think it's Codemasters that are doing it, then we can get that for you as well. Hopefully this year I only started in December to do this channel, so obviously I was, you know, 2-3 months late to the actual F1 2012 thing, so that you've obviously seen all the reviews and footage on other channels, of course, which isn't good, obviously, because, you know, you miss out on the niche or the market that you actually need to do it, you see. So that's not fun. But, you know, as I said, whatever, you know, you got to do what you've got to do for it. Hopefully Delos lets me through. So, but yeah, no, so comment below, guys, tell me what you want to see. I'm more than happy to put up, as long as it's to do with racing in general. As I said, I do play a lot of F1, a lot of Gran Turismo, and hopefully a lot of project cars when it comes out in the summer. As I said before, if you haven't or you don't know what it is, Google it now, because it looks amazing, you know. So you've got to find out what that is. So if you don't know anything about it yet, so because it just looks amazing, you know. I don't know whether or not the simulation or it's just like they did with Dead Island. Everybody remembers how awesome that trailer looked, and then how, you know, sort of in comparison to the trailer, how inadequate that was. I mean, again, if anybody wants to see a playthrough of Dead Island, I could do with my brother. We've already done it before. Spent like frickin' 25 days in the sewer or subway, which pissed me off to death. So that was frickin' annoying. But you guys want to see that? I'm happy to throw that your way. So and then it's just whatever, you know. So, you know, this channel is all about what you guys want to see. Obviously, I want to post stuff that I obviously enjoy, because that's the whole point. You know, I don't want to be playing stuff that I don't. But if you guys want to see anything specific, you just need to drop it in the comment or drop me a PM. You know, I said I'm more than open to any kind of criticism. If you've got any suggestions for what I should be like in commentaries more. I know you haven't seen a great deal of my brother yet, which is, you know, obviously something that we aim to get more of in the summer. And of course, when of course the track day series starts up again, because that's difficult to find people that are on the track day, you know, that we can get the money for it again, because it's not cheap. And of course we can get the cars there, because a lot of them are closed off. But again, we've got the camera now, we've got professional camera, and we've also got professional video. Sliding that all over the place. And we've also got the professional camera. I might get a penalty for that, but you know,